These highlights are brought to you by Lynch Homes, building homes of distinction.
It's the opening weekend of the season, and for our second match we're out here at Alloway for the clash between Millbrae and Cowal. Cowal are one of those sides that have got to take to the high seas to fulfil their fixtures. That's been a pretty calm crossing today. Let's see if we're in for a stormy encounter here at Millbrae. And every one of the lads in this Cowal team were involved in the world-famous Cowal gathering yesterday, so it's a big ask for them to come over here today and play a game of rugby. Millbrae taking advantage of the fact that maybe they were a wee bit off the pace. 3 minutes gone, Tom Potter, quick penalty and over the line. And Cowal really didn't know what had hit them with that one. No conversion. And Cowal started to get into the game. Down towards the Millbrae half. And scrum half John Meany out to Stephen Farmer. Inside ball there to Neil Houston and the big flanker. Well, that was a terrific charge. Taken on there by Jamie Griffiths. And the big men from Cowal coming in, lending their weight. And wow, just have a look at that. We've got just about got a front row and a back row. Jamie Griffiths, Colin McCurdy and Andy North. My goodness, they take a bit of stopping, but this is a pretty wise old Millbrae team here. They got the turnover. Kenny Nichol out to Phil Manning. Manning out to Gordon Tulloch. Long kick downfield taken by Cowal fullbacks through at Breher, but then he is taken out by Barry McDonald. Nothing coming of that. We knock on there. Millbrae held on to the field position. Good take at the line out there. Stuart Kerr driving in, taking the ball on, and Kenny Nichols telling the referee to have a wee look at something there. Gordon Tulloch on the inside break, taken out by John Craig, and now the referee spotted something there. Wee bit of discussion leads to a short penalty. About 10 metres out, Kenny Nichols to Tom Potter. Potter inside ball to Andy Houston, and oh my goodness, he's hard to stop from that distance. Over he goes. Is it a try? Yes, the referee Ian Robertson. And Andy Houston, wee bit of banter there with his namesake Neo, the Cowal flanker. No problem for Millbrae fullback David Courtney. And the home side really had their tails up after that one. And strike against the head. Oh, Jimmy Limburn will love that. Tom Potter making the break. Ball reaching Gordon Tulloch. And the centre scything through there. Out to Stephen Lynch. Lynch trying to cut insides through at Breher. Tackled by Breher and John Meany. Setting the ball back. Taken by Bill Murray. Yanis laid in there trying to wrestle the ball back for Cowal, but it's back on the Millbrae side. And out to Barry McDonald. Well tackled there by Ismail El-Skaba. Releases the ball and it's up to Jamie Rudling. And the ball slammed downfield. And who's going to get there first? Yep, it was the man who put the boot on it, Jamie Rudling. What a pickup! What a cover tackle by Jim Limburn. Beautifully released out the tackle there to Rod Brogan. Brogan inside ball to wing John Parker. And Parker over for what was a super try to get Cowal on the board. And take them into half-time, only 7 points adrift.
These highlights are brought to you by Lynch Homes, building homes of distinction.
Into the second half, and Millbrae looking to build on that 7-point lead. Good taking the line out by Dave Rodman. John Glenn's pass and Phil Manning out to Gordon Tulloch. Great ball to Kenny McPherson, and then Tulloch supporting on the outside. In for the try. No. Forward pass there. No try. Millbrae kept up the pressure. Another take by Rodman. Ball back on the Millbrae side. Out to Andy Houston. Houston to Tulloch. Tulloch to Courtney. Courtney to McPherson. And then on the outside, the man who started it, Andy Houston. Well, that was one that the Millbrae backs will tell you about in the bar for a long, long time.
17 points to 5, a healthy lead, but Cowal really giving nothing away. Very, very hard to break down. Kenny McPherson out to Gordon Tulloch, laying the ball back. The Cowal boys there in numbers, driving over, looking for the turnover, and they got it. John Meany asking questions of the Millbrae fringe defence. Popped up again for Cowal to get some momentum going. But a snaffle there, turnover for Ayr by Jim Limburn, out to Stuart Kerr, Kerr to Gordon Tulloch, and again the Millbrae side looking good. Terrific tackle on Stuart Kerr there by Stuart Breher and John Meany for Cowal. Millbrae keeping the ball alive though. The Cowal defence back in numbers and managing to hold the Millbrae attack on the line. That was held up, so the referee takes the scrum back. Millbrae certainly would want to take something from this territory and this possession. And sure enough, it came with Gordon Tulloch fending off Jamie Rudling's tackle and going in under the posts for Millbrae's bonus winning try with 7 minutes of the game to go. David Courtney, no problem with the conversion in front of the posts, and Millbrae now pretty comfortable as the game went into the final minutes. Phil Manning still asking the old legs to have a wee dip there, but taken out by the Cowal defence. Jim Limburn, one final breenge by the Millbrae skipper, but well taken out there by Rod Brogan and his cohorts. Millbrae still trundling on. The old legs still working there, and Bill Murray looking for a bit of space in midfield, but thrown down by Neil Houston and John Craig. Woof! Stephen Manning felt the weight of that one from John Craig as well. And Phil Manning, well, ball taken off him up to Neil Houston. Final flourish from Cowal. And oh dear, just a wee knock on there, just as the visitors were getting their tails up. Oh, we're just about into the last play of the game. John Meany asking his standoff, where do you want it? Stephen Farmer saying, just about there. Takes it and boom! Pops over the sweetest of drop goals. So even though Cowal were at the wrong end of the scoreline, they had the final word.
It was a hard, tough old game, but as the first game of the season always is. But they were up for it as well, and it took a lot of experience and determination really to succeed today.
This might be Scottish Hydroelectric West Region Division 2, but we've seen some smashing rugby and some cracking tries here from Cowal and Millbrae. This is Ron Evans from Scottish Rugby Television at Millbrae.
These highlights are brought to you by Lynch Homes, building homes of distinction.